All right, y'all. How y'all doing today?
How are you?
Right.
So what did you see from Nick Davis whenever he came in the second half, and do you think that he'll be a little more comfortable this week if he doesn't play?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys all see how it is to be a rookie quarterback that has to get thrown to the fire right away in a hostile environment. But as he got more comfortable, as things went on, and he looked sharp, he looked good, and that's what it is. I've been around, being in Denver. There was a lot of time we had different quarterbacks all the time and young ones, and that's just how it goes. You got to get your feet wet, and you got to get used to it. And Davis wasn't the one taking all the reps at the beginning of the week, so I'm excited to see what he does as time goes on, and he'll get better as time goes on. So that's how it goes when you have a young quarterback.
What do you think about what do you and your teammates think about the opportunity to be on national television and show the country what you're all about?
Yeah, I mean,
they thinking what you guys know.
Yeah, I mean, this is our job. For us, we go out there and we just play football. I don't look at it as like, oh, go out there, we're on national TV in front of the whole entire world. Like, I think that's how we are every week. And so for us, it's more so of continue to stick together, put good things out there, and you execute. And the little things that are holding us back, we gotta clean up. And I think that we do that, we're going to put ourselves in a great position to win a lot of football games.
So with Tyrod in that first half, you guys were using your running backs, like it set up that screen.
Yeah.
How effective was it at that time, and can y'all still continue that if Tyrod's not there?
Yeah, I mean, you guys see how it is when you can get going, and you guys can, and we can get on the, in a groove, and we can set things up. Good things happen, and Tyrod has done a great job of doing that. And, as long as we can stay ahead of the chains and stay in our game plan, good things will continue to happen no matter who's there at quarterback. It all comes down to all of us. There's 10 other players on the field that have to do their job. And if everybody does their job, things will go our way. And that's what it comes down to, not just the quarterbacks.
What do you think you'll learn from what this team will learn from playing without Tyrod?
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand this team is an older team. So we've been in the league for a while. There's a lot of players that have been in the league for a while. And, it's about being even keel. When you're doing well and you're winning, you got to stay the same. When you're losing sometimes, you got to stay the same. And I think that, for this team, it's just about being ourselves and going out there every day and executing what we do and play Texans football. And I think if we do that, we'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just he knows what to he knows what he wants from us, and we know what to expect, and that's go out there and play football, play Texan football, and hold each other accountable. And I think we do a good job of that. Coach Kelly does a great job of holding us accountable, and we want to win for him. And we're going to continue to do what we have to do, clean up little things so that we can do that.
Coach Kelly said that Tyrod wanted to come back into the game.
Yeah.
And what does that say to you all in the locker room about his leadership?
Yeah, Tyrod is a competitor. He wants to be out there. He wants to do what he can to help this team win. And, for him to put his body on the line when he's not feeling at his 100%, that just shows the kind of grit that man has. And, you guys will probably be seeing him sooner than you think because of that mentality he brings and the smoothness and the calmness. But he really wants to win. He really wants to be out there for us. And we want to do the same thing for him and the rest of our teammates. Is we have each other's back, and that's what we're all about.
Can you talk about Tim Kelly and the kind of game he calls and the
Yeah.
adjustments that he's been making?
Yeah, his first year with TK, but he definitely. I think that you guys are seeing a more confident man that knows what he wants to do, and for us, it's about executing and trusting what he has planned for us, and trust the process. And it's about staying ahead of the chains. And if we can do that, then it's easier for Coach Kelly to do what he wants to do and get us all involved and make explosive plays. So we got to just go back to the drawing board, and we got to stay ahead of the chains and do what we do best.
Probably before you dig into a lot of Carolina's come up with imagine, but their defense is off to a fast start. What do you hear about the Panthers' defense and what you guys' readiness to take on?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be physical. They're going to be aggressive. And like you said, they jumped off on a fast start, so they want to continue that. And for them, it's like, what better way to do that than quick turnaround? And for us, it's like, what better way for us to get back on track than a quick turnaround? So, we got to jump into more film on them and stuff for that for me to express more. But they're aggressive and they're hungry. They want to win. This is the NFL. Wins are hard to get, so you try to take advantage of that, and we got to try to take advantage of this short week and get a win.
So when you change from the starter to the backup quarterback, does that change the running back role at all, especially when it's a rookie and you're trying to just keep him comfortable and maybe protect it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it changed more so the mindset of us. It's more that we just have to key in on who we have, our protections, doing the little things right that sometimes you can get away with when you have a veteran quarterback. But nothing really changes. If we do our job and everybody executes their part, then it's going to keep him calm and he can do his part and his job. So we just need to do our job. We need to do a better job of making sure we stay ahead of the chains and just continue to protect him and let him get his reads. And if we do that, we'll be in good shape.
Philip, you guys, obviously yesterday lost 2 wide receivers, tight end,
Yeah.
quarterback. You go in, you scored and complimented the team who scored in the second half. In reflection of that, how'd y'all feel in that moment? And thinking back to that now, what did that say about depth on your team?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's why depth is so important. That's why everybody plays a vital role in their position. It doesn't matter if you're on practice squad or the second team. You have to be ready at all times. And the team that has a great depth and doesn't have a fall off on the next person up is going to be the teams that are successful later on in the years. So for us, it's just about understanding and knowing that you got to trust the next person up. And the person that's so-called on your practice squad has to be ready at any time and, thrown in that position so that we can continue to roll. And I think we do have great depth and players that are willing to do what it takes to win games. And, I'm excited to see some of these players that are probably going to have to fit in some roles here soon, see how it goes.
Philip, Justin Reed tweeted out, "We win if we stay healthy. You guys are going to stop sleeping on us." What do you think of that? What do you think about that?
I think that Justin is a fiery person, and he wants to win, and he understands what we have in this team, and he understands what it takes to win, and and that's in NFL in general is you got to stay healthy. And for us, it's just like the luck of the draw. You got to just continue to roll with it and just keep battling. We have a great team. You guys see that. You guys see that we have a team that, if we can stay healthy and stuff, we'll put great drives together and we'll score some points. Now we just got to stay consistent with it. And I think that's over time.
Philip, on your touchdown, obviously other than the result,
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
I mean, I like that it was a great setup play. Like I think that we did our job. It was what I like. The things that we're doing in practice is showing up in games. How things are going in practices with the play calling and stuff and the execution is showing up when we do the right things and when we stay ahead of the chains, like I've said, and we stay level headed. Good things happen, and the good things will continue to happen as long as we continue to buy in and we trust the process.
Last one, sir.
I've heard a couple of players and other people in this building describe Coach Cully as consistent.
Yeah.
How do you see that consistency?
Yeah. I mean, he like whether we're winning or losing, he's going to stay the same person. He's going to stay true to what he does. He cares about us. He cares about us as individuals, and I think that's what you guys see. You see a coach that's been around for a very long time, that's seen a lot of football, but also cares about his teammates or his players and his coaching staff, and it shows every game, every practice. You can just go up and talk to coach anytime, and feel like a human being and not just like a coach. Like he understands where we're at and where we're coming from, and we want to win a lot for him because he does a lot for us.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care.
You know, in my opinion, I think he did a great job. Obviously, when you get put in a situation like that, one of the things that you want to show is toughness. You know, he took a couple in the face and you know, bounced right back up. And when you see that from a rookie, you know, you got a lot of respect for him. And so, you know, obviously we got some things to clean up, all of us. But from that standpoint, he definitely showed this. He can handle that, you know, hits in the pocket like that.
Davis told us yesterday the game plan didn't change too much when he went in.
No.
I mean, what out of all the things that y'all were doing, you know, mixing throughout the game, you know, opening things up, how much is he still able to do what Tyrod did, or is there going to be some changes that y'all have to do?
No, I mean, obviously that's why we had practice. So, you know, we, like he said, we didn't have to change up a lot of things because, you know, his command on the offense, he has that. He knows what's going on. And I think TK is comfortable to continue to just do what we've been doing.
If Davis has to play on Thursday, do you expect him to be more comfortable than he was whenever he just got thrown into without having the first team around?
Absolutely. You know, I think from that standpoint, because you know what you're going in with. And so, you know, you throughout the week, you can have those type of meetings, those conversations, and guys getting on the same page. I think TK would be totally fine.
Right,
you
it's
say
a
that when you pulled it-
mentality, but how disappointed were you guys just personally for Tyrod?
Yeah, you feel for your guys. You know, a bunch of our guys that went down, but especially T. You know, everything that he puts into this game, and to see him go down like that is crushing. But you know, him, he's built for it, and he'll find his way back. And I bet you he's grinding right now to come back as quick as he can.
When you found out that Davis Mills was coming into the game, did you pull him to the side and tell and speak to him?
Not really. It's one of those things you just go with the flow. You know, in my opinion, when you overdo it like that, you start talking and you just get in his head. So I just let him be him and just let him know that we got him. And I think that's what we all did.
Brandon, David Kelly said that you told Tim that the play you got the touchdown, you said you suggested it. When did you suggest that play to Tim?
Right after we didn't get the touchdown after the run play. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Philip said that he thinks that having a lot of veterans on
Yeah.
this team might help with
Yeah.
the quarterback situation because
Yeah.
y'all have all dealt with different
No
quarterbacks.
doubt.
Do you feel the same?
Absolutely. You know, I think he has a great point, having a bunch of vets just to be able to, you know, be behind him, that he can trust and lean on. Really, any guy on any position. You're talking about the O-line, bunch of vets, receiver room, the running back room. So I think that helps and goes a long way.
Where'd that play come from in your mind?
Oh, that was TK. That's all TK. I just had to remind him that, you know, we had that play in there.
You rank third in target share among all players in the league right now through 2 weeks. How do you feel about just kind of taking on that high volume role?
Built for it, but at the same time, just continue to play my role and doing my job the best way I can. And when my number's called, I just try to be there, and that's all I can do.
What does he say about?
Brandon, can you just talk about Tim Kelly a little bit more? You've been with him, the way he calls the game, what you're
Yeah.
seeing from him this year is maybe different.
Yeah, like I said before, I just see the confidence and just the flow. You know, he has a great grasp the flow of the game, a lot quicker on his toes, just whether it's making personnel calls or making calls in general. You can just see he's that much quicker, and you love to see it.
What does it say about Tyrod? Coach Cully said that he wanted to come back in the game. in the
Yeah.
second half, but he kept him out.
That's who he is. I mean, you know, if it broke all the way, this guy gonna try to find a way to be out there, and that's why you respect him. Like I said, he's built for it, and to be able to show that toughness for his team and his leadership, you respect that from your quarterback for sure.
Brandon, is it any more special for you guys to have an opportunity to maybe change the narrative a little bit, be on national television, show a lot of folks what y'all are about?
You know, to us, it's another game. As far as what time we play, you know, that's up to the TV schedule. But we just got to continue to just be who we are, focus on ourselves, and do our job the best that we can, and tune out all the other noise.
What's the most important thing that you guys will have to do on Thursday to win?
You know, I think just playing complimentary football, and just doing it for 4 quarters and not, you know, just sporadically. You know, offense, defense, special teams, just doing those things together when defense get a turnover, try to capitalize, et cetera. So I think just playing complimentary football.
Brandon, where have you seen Davis grow since the time that he's come in, since he was drafted in offseason camp and to now?
I would have to say just his command as well. You know, the times that he do get in there and practice, you know, he has a command of the offense in the huddle. You know, a lot more vocal, a lot more confident in that aspect, and just not being quiet, but step up and talk when he needs to. So when you see that from a young guy and see that built every single day from spring to camp until now, that's been huge.
A lot won't be made
Describe
of.
David Culley as consistent. How do
Yeah.
you see that consistency?
Yeah, I mean, the energy that he brings every single day, and you're exactly right. Consistently is a great word, because he's never down. He always got energy, and he's gonna bring it every single day, and that's what you love from your head coach.
What does that do for you as a team when you lose Tyrod at halftime? What does that do to have that attitude?
Yeah, really it just tells the team that, you know, we got to be consistent as well. You know, next man up type thing mentality. You know, we work for it, we built for it, and to see the confidence in your head coach, I think trickles down to the team as well.
A lot won't be made of this, but can you talk about the way the offensive line protected the quarterback
Oh, yeah.
yesterday, and
Yeah.
were able to keep Miles Garrett and they got Brown?
Yeah, that's been huge. We've said it all camp. We got a physical group up front, and you know it's easier said than when you go out there and you do it against some elite rushers. You know, week in and week out, that's been huge. And our offensive line, like I said before, and I'll say it again, those guys are some dogs, and I'm glad they're protecting our quarterback for sure. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. All right.
big a challenge is this going to be, and we've done you guys a lot to do to slow him down.
You said what?
Christian McCaffrey, the Panthers, what do you feel like the challenges you will face against them?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we went against 2 dynamic backs last week too. Goal is to stop the run. That's the #1 goal.
How do you feel y'all have been doing that as far as stopping the run and also the pass rush?
I mean, we can always improve, especially from yesterday when it comes to stopping the run. And when you don't stop the run, you don't get that many pass rush opportunities. So that's something that we have to work on going forward.
Malik, what's the challenges of a short week like this to turn around real quick?
I think a short week and then coming off a loss too, you just kind of gotta put that behind you and just work on what you need to improve and be better next time we step out on the field.
It's another team with a lot of pre-snap, and in the way that you can, how does that affect how you approach things on the line?
I mean, we play the defense as called. We line up and just play whatever's called.
When your rookie quarterback comes in and your starter goes out, does the defense at all react in a way of like taking a little bit more ownership of its own responsibilities and kind of y'all's role in the whole thing?
For sure, but I feel like you know what I'm saying, when one person goes down, the next man comes up, and it's their job to not, you know what I'm saying, to hold it down.
In the second half, when they were running the ball as much, do you think that the fact that you all had lost a lot of defensive players played a part in being able to rush the ball so effectively?
Same thing on the question before. When one man go down, the next person got to step up and do their job.
How do you feel about your own performance, just individually, in these first couple of weeks?
You said what?
So how do you feel about your own individual performance these first couple of weeks?
I mean, the goal is just to get better each week individually and be what I need to be for this team to be successful.
Can you talk about the turnover that you all called on yesterday?
I mean, yeah, Jay Reed, he went and got him.
What was the game leading up to, like getting Roy ready for that moment? It seems like he played well there.
Yeah, I mean, Roy come to work every day. He approached the game the right way, and I feel like he was ready for his opportunity.
Malik, when you think about the season that Justin Reed, or just the start these off to, what do you see from Justin as a playmaker?
I mean, he's a great leader. I mean, obviously, he's going to get the ball, you know what I'm saying, and he's off to a great start.
In that second half, the run started to open up the Browns. What changed at that moment that started to get the run?
I put that just on us. Like, we got to go out there and do a better job of tackling and finishing on the run.
Such a short week, how are you able to put this last game on yesterday behind you and get ready for Thursday?
I mean, you got to. That's the league. I mean, you play on Sunday and then you got another one coming up on Thursday. And I mean, every team in the league goes through a short week at some point. So I mean, it's important for us to just put that behind us after we finish the film and stuff today and make our corrections. And I mean, it's Carolina now.
After 2 games, I mean, you guys have been rotating defensive line-wise. How fresh do you feel as opposed to other years?
I mean, I always been in a rotational defense like this, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you're gonna always feel a little beat up from games anyway, but.
All set, guys?
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.